others can watch it. My name is Jen Card, and I am a wife and mom of 2 teenage boys, and I've been with doTERRA about 5 years, and I love it. There's just so much I could say about it. So, and this is my very first Zoom, so I apologize if I have a little technical difficulty, but this is my first Zoom, so I'm pretty excited about it. So tonight we're going to be talking about, I have my oils, now what? And gosh, I could go on, and we've got lots of slides. I'm going to try to go kind of quick through them so we're not here all evening, because again, I just love to talk about them. But I have lots of slides, and you can go back and take a peek at those when you'd like to. And then feel free to go ahead, and if you have any questions, feel free to type them into the chat, and we're going to try to answer them as we go. So, or at least answer them at toward the end. And then also, if you're interested in the business side of things, please stay tuned toward the end because we'll have some information there. So let's get started. I'm going to bring up the PowerPoint.
Ava. Yeah.
Let's see if I can get it to come up here. Here we go. Sorry, guys. It's coming. And there we go. Hopefully you guys can see this. So now I have my oils. Now what? So you guys have probably all gotten your oils and you're ready to use them. Oh gosh. Again, sorry. It's my son's computer. Okay. So I don't know if you guys started with any kits or you have your diffusers or your supplements. Whatever you've gotten, I always suggest that you get labels and get them labeled and get them in a place where you're going to use them. Because if they're out and you see it, you're going to use them. So that's really important. Put them in the kitchen, the bathroom, anywhere that you can see them and have them readily available. I will admit I was one of those people who put them in my cabinet and didn't know how to use them until one of my friends was like, get them out of the cabinet. The next thing that is great to have is a good resource, a good book. And there's lots of them out there, Modern Essentials, The Essential Basics. A good reference book is invaluable. I don't know how many times I go to my reference books. I love both of these, I believe, especially the Modern Essentials is also on an app on your phone. That makes it really handy to take anywhere. So as long as I have my oils and I have my resource book, that's what you need. And oils are like plants. They have many uses. One problem can be addressed by many different oils. So don't worry if you don't have the one oil in your reference book that it calls for, because again, there are many different oils that you can use for different things. Don't get overwhelmed, because again, you can't really go wrong with essential oils. So you're probably wondering, what do I need to know about essential oils? Is there anything I shouldn't mix with? How do I use them? How do I reorder my oils? And we're going to go over all of that. Let's see. So the first one, there's 3 ways to use essential oils. There's aromatically, there's topically, and there's internally. Diffusing, I love it. Especially with some of the diffusers out there that you can just take on the go. You can take them in your car, have them around the house. It is so easy. This is the way I really got started with essential oils and became a believer. And that was diffusing in my son's room. It's so easy to take your diffuser, you fill it up to the water line, you add a couple drops of your oils, usually 4 to 10, or depending on the size of the diffuser, obviously. And then just clean your diffuser periodically. It is so easy. It can change your mood. It can open your help support your airways, support your immune system, so many different ways. These are a couple of the recipes that you can use in your diffuser for helping support immune system. One of my favorites is the bottom, the On Guard lemon and peppermint. My kiddos love this. Anything that has peppermint in it, and they love it. So there's also Instant Happy diffuser blends. That can be any, oops, I'm gonna go back. That can be anything. I love wild orange and peppermint. That's one of my favorites. And then this is the one that really supported my children. And when I was first getting started, that was On Guard and Breathe. It works amazing, helping support your immune system and your respiratory system. This is also seasonal allergies. This is a great little diffuser blend, 2 drops of each, lemon, lavender, peppermint. Very easy. It smells so good, and it's just an easy way to support yourself during with those seasonal threats out there. These are a couple different oils that are great for diffusing at night. And again, diffusing is in a diffuser where it's diffusing into the air aromatically. Balance, lavender, serenity, breathe, bergamot, Roman chamomile, all great oils for supporting a restful sleep. Here's Serenity. This is a great one. I really like it. To me, I get a lot of notes of the lavender and vanilla, and it just smells so good and so comforting. So it's a really great one, and it's already blended. You can just use Serenity by itself, and it just smells amazing. The next way is applying oils topically to our body. And we're going to talk a little bit about dilution and safety and how to make rollerball, but you can apply the oils directly to your skin. The number one thing you need to remember is dilute. To dilute the oil. And the reason for that is because, well, there's lots of reasons, but one of the main things that I tell a lot of my friends and customers is that you get a little bit of, our skin and our body temperatures are at 90, usually 98.6, and you get a little flash evaporation. Well, when you put it straight on your skin, but when you dilute and it basically enrobes that essential oil in that coconut oil or whatever you're using to dilute, and it helps hold it to the skin and helps it absorb better into your body, and it helps you get the maximum benefit to that essential oil. So diluting is great, and especially if you have sensitive skin or if it's on little kids, it's a really great way to help apply those essential oils, especially like the slide says, babies, children, elderly, etc. And there's some oils like On Guard, peppermint, oregano that are cause sensitivities that are, as we call, hot oils. So you really want to be careful with that. Here is an image of the fractionated coconut oil. That's what I use, doTERRA's blend. It's just so easy to have on hand. You just use a couple pumps of the coconut oil with the couple drops of whichever oil you're using, and then you can apply it right to the surface. This kind of shows what I kind of explained about how the dilution helps keep that evaporation. Again, we talked about the reasons to dilute, protecting the skin, stretching your essential oils. It really saves money, and you get the best efficacy for your essential oils. Safety tip, don't use essential oils in the nose or eyes or ear canals. This is a great one, a great blend right here. When you're congested and you're having any seasonal issues or seasonal threats and you're really congested, this is a really great way to support that system and help open you up. This has 4 different oils: peppermint, lemon, oregano, melaleuca, and you put a couple drops, 1 to 2 drops of each oil into a cup of boiling water, and cover your eyes and lean over the cup and breathe that steam. It will really help open up things with your sinuses and chest. Here is a good way to use basil, lavender, melaleuca on a cotton ball for ear infection. Again, you're not putting the oil in the ear. You're just putting a drop on the cotton ball and setting it right inside, kind of like your earbud, just setting it right on the opening. One of the safety tips for citrus oils is that they're photosensitive. So you do not want to apply them to the skin and then go out into the sun. These are a list of some of those photosensitive essential oils with the citrus: Aroma Touch, Bergamot, Breathe, Cheer, Citrus Bliss, Cumin, Elevation, doTERRA's Forgive, Grapefruit, Intune, and Kumquat. I believe there's a couple more, but this is a good start on those. So when in doubt, if you don't apply those before you go out into the sun. Here's how to make a roller ball. Great way to just pick your recipe and add your oils to an empty roller, usually a 5 or 10 mil roller, and then you just top it off with coconut oil or whatever you're using for your oil. And you can get these roller balls in your back office as well. Here's some ratios, depending on if it's a under 2-year-old, 2 to 6-year-old, 6+, or an adult. Here's a great recipe for head tension. I suffer from this quite a bit, and I like to blend these couple oils, 3 to 5 drops in a 10 mil roller. And I put mine right on the back of my neck and shoulders and along my forehead. So this is a really great, that's where I carry my stress, and it really helps support that. Here's a couple tummy tamer oils. Digescent and peppermint are fabulous for any sort of tummy upset. A detox bath. And this is a slide of how we can incorporate oils into our life. You can bring your essential oil into massage, help give your kids a back rub before bed to help calm down and connect, massage oils into the jawline after dental work. There's so many different ways that we can use our essential oils. And then the third way that we use essential oils is internally. And what I like to let people know is that an easy way to know if the oil is okay for internal consumption is to look on the doTERRA's bottle label, and it will tell you if it has supplement facts or not. If it does not have supplement facts, it is not one that we use internally. If it does, then you will know that it is safe for internal consumption. And there are a lot of ways that we can use these essential oils. This also shows that you use less oils. They are pure oils, and they are very concentrated, and so you don't need to use a lot of oils. 1 to 2 drops really does go a long way, and this kind of gives you an idea of those with capsules and such. A good way to start using essential oils internally is in your water. I am not a great water drinker. I just like flavor. So this is a great way for me to get my water consumption and change up the flavor periodically. 1 to 2 drops of citrus in your water. Again, keeping it in a glass or steel container is the best way to go about that. But I try so many different, lemon, lime, wild orange, so many different ways, and it really does help get your water consumption. Here is a slide again talking about allergies, and you can also get that same diffuser blend is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Those are all 3 oils that are okay for internal consumption, and they have made the Tri-Ease soft gels, which are fabulous. It just makes it super easy if you're having that any issues like that, and you can just take a soft gel. Same with the immune capsule. This is one of my favorites. We do this as a capsule. We do this as a roller ball. Anytime our family, if we're noticing that we're not feeling quite on par, we start with this. I diffuse. I start with the capsule, and I do a roller ball with these oils. I call it Flume or Floop. You'll notice On Guard, frankincense, oregano, lemon, and peppermint. I do not know that much about the suppositories, but I know that you are able to do those. These are amazing. These throat drops are fabulous if you're having any sort of throat discomfort. They have, it's On Guard, and it has clove in it, and it really helps soothe the throat if you're having any sort of postnatal drips or throat, anything like that. And the ultimate doTERRA internal product that will help you with digestion, will help your blood pressure, or your any pain or inflammation, energy, hormone regulation is the Lifelong Vitality. These are amazing. This is doTERRA's #1 product. That's so much that it has a 30-day guarantee. So this is amazing. This has your whole food multivitamins, your antioxidant, cellular energy, and all of your omegas. This is just one of the best products that we have, especially for, as we're trying to stay healthy and stay on top of everything and keep our bodies healthy. This is just a fabulous, fabulous product. So now that's kind of a little overview. Hopefully I didn't go too fast, but I don't want you to be here all night. So now you have your products and kind of know how to use them. Again, I really want you guys to feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Reach out to myself or Carly or your upline because they are there to help you with anything. That's my favorite part about sharing doTERRA is helping others. So now, how do you get your oils reordered, right? And what they call them you can call them frequent flyer miles. Some people like that. You like loyalty rewards. So how do you get paid back for buying the stuff that you love and you're going to use? We use the loyalty rewards program. So I don't know about you, but I love to use my punch cards and get products back and get free products. And that's what the loyalty rewards really, it pays us back in points. And I love that. We're already getting a great discount with our wholesale membership. We're getting 25% off. But then when you have the ability with the loyalty rewards to earn more back and try something new. Like I love to save my points and try something new. And that's what this loyalty rewards program does for us. So if you are doing your loyalty rewards order every month, your monthly order, you will gradually earn up to 30% back. So again, like I was saying, with your wholesale account, you're already getting 25%, but then you can earn up to 30% back. It's just phenomenally amazing. And that's so much fun when I can stock up on my favorites or try something I never would have thought that I wanted to try. And this is just a really great, great program. You do always want to keep something of 1 PV in your cart to stay active. And that can be a toothpaste, a chapstick, a hand mist. I mean, I use those things all the time. So I keep at least one thing in there, and that will keep your loyalty rewards active. If your order is before the 15th of the month and it is 125 PV or more, you will earn the free product of the month. That's just one more perk, one more thing, and that is just awesome. And this kind of shows you how to go about that. This is where you would log in to reorder. You need your ID number and password. And in the main screen, you will see create a new LRP. Remember, you want to choose the loyalty rewards program because it does offer the one-time order, but you will not earn any points with the one-time order. So we order everything on our loyalty rewards. And we are really using that and taking advantage of those points back. You'll want to select a date. I always choose before the 15th so it reminds me to, so I can maybe qualify for that free product of the month. But if it works better for you, there are other dates available. This is just an example that shows where some dates are available. You'll pick your date, and then you'll add your products and you'll want to save it. And the nice part is you can edit your cart any time of the month up until the night before it processes. I believe it's 10 or 11 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not sure. But depending on where you're at. But it's nice because you can change your cart at any point. And you can add new products. You will want to remember that if you choose a limited time only product, that it will not save to your cart because it's a limited time only. So if you want one of those limited time only products, you will have to process today. And that's right there under that tab. These are kind of some of the things that I put on my loyalty rewards that I just try to keep in stock. My vitamins, my supplements, coconut oil, rollers just in case, and so on. Again, this goes over what I kind of just chatted about with setting your date. You know, if you want before the 15th, so you get the free product of the month. They will send you an email reminder, which is fabulous. You can go in and change your cart if you'd like, or you can process it now. And again, if you are ordering 50 PV, you will continue to earn 10% and so on, all the way up to 30%. And I think that ends my portion. Let's see. So now, I hope if anybody has any questions, let me. Feel free to.
Jen.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a great presentation.
Oh, you're welcome. So I will turn it over. Please feel free to, if you have any questions, please feel free to write in the chat. I'll work on answering those, and I'm going to turn it over to Tina to chat more about the business side.
Okay, great. Yeah, there is.
Hey, Jen, did we do the code word?
Oh, did I? I didn't do the code word. So my code word is dilution. So your code word to remember is dilution.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
There is a question in the chat box. Is it better to set the date for after the 1st to find out what's on sale, etc.? For example, my date is the 1st and I wasn't able to get the ginger that's on sale.
Yes, you are able, I would say yes. You are able to move it. So when you log into your loyalty rewards order, you can go, it's at the very top, and it will say, you click on it looks like a little calendar, and you click on the calendar and it will let you change your date. So you can move your date, to the 2nd or 3rd, whatever works for your schedule. And then that way you won't miss out on that product. And, if that happens, I just know doTERRA has fabulous customer service. So, if that happens, something like that, feel free to reach out and they will look into that. But yes, you can change that date so that doesn't happen. That's a great question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. Who else thought Jen did a great job? Give us some reaction.
Thumbs up.
I'm giving her a thumbs up. Good job, Jen. Thank you again. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about the sharing aspect of doTERRA, and actually this month is the very, very best month to share. And I'll tell you why in a second. So if you want to take a little break, use the potty, or if you want to sign off because you have already received what you needed, which was education about, what you do with your oils now and you're not interested in sharing, then that's fine. So we can see you next time. The next continuing education will be Sunday at 3 p.m. Okay, thank you. And I'll start my business part, sharing part in about a minute, okay?
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Good, who is that?
Tina
It's
Ann
Tina.
That's Tina.
Ken, hey, how are you?
Cooking. I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot
What you
better now.
What you making tonight?
I have hamburger patties that were gifted. I have a bunch of those, and I'm frying up some onions, and I'm gonna mix rice. I'm gonna put all this together and then put rice in there.
Wow.
So I'm chopping up the
Yeah.
meat. So
Well, yeah.
You can go further.
You're
than just
amazing.
One hamburger.
So for those of you who are still here, Tina Ann Gonzalez is amazing. I call her an angel because 6 out of 7 days a week she feeds homeless people. And then she delivers it. She cooks it and delivers it for the past 5 years. Right, Tina?
yep. I have a couple that I've been working with for the past 4 years, trying to get them into permanent housing. And it's a slow process. And today they took keys of their new apartment.
Oh.
Wow. Praise the Lord. That's amazing. That's
So I'm gonna
amazing.
go this weekend sometime to help. They're supposed to give me an inventory of things that they need.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully between now and then I can gather some of the stuff and get them.
That's great. Well, if you're
Yeah.
missing anything, put a list out on your Facebook or send me a list.
I will. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for her to get me what she needs. So
Would they happen to need an area rug?
probably. I don't know what. I don't know. I will ask them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a nice one. Anyway. Okay. So let me share my screen here.
So you have
Let's see.
Myself now. Okay.
no. You have to go to share screen.
Oh, yes. Excuse me. Okay.
Escape.
Okay. Sorry, guys. This is taking me a couple minutes now to get on with this part. Okay.
Now, Clay. Bottom left.
Okay. All right. So this is a slide presentation that is available to all of you on Carly's Empowered Life Builders and Sharers page. This is the education part, and then this is the part about sharing. Okay. These are all the kits. Okay, so the reason why this is the best month to share or to enroll people is because with any $150 purchase, they receive 50 doTERRA dollars. And so what this means is that it's not PV, it's dollars. And they will get 50 points in their account on August 4th. This is amazing. I've never seen them do this before. And with 50 doTERRA dollars, what could you buy? Here are some examples. You could buy all of these citrus oils and be ready for the summer to make these really cool drinks. You could order all these Happy Kid rollers so that you're ready for the school year to start. Okay. Now, this is something that we offer to people who are willing to host a class is they will get a really cool keychain that has 8 little vials that you can put in there. And with every person that attends the class, they get a filled vial of oil. Okay, so this is cool. This is one of my favorite things is that keychain. And there's 3 types of people who come to doTERRA. The first is someone who loves the wellness lifestyle, just uses the oils and realizes that they are so good for health. And then the second type of person is someone who realizes that I can't keep this goodness to myself. I want to share it with my friends and family. And in the process, they'll get their products paid for. And the third type of person who comes to doTERRA is someone who says, wow, I can build a business out of something that I love. Okay. And no matter where you are, who you are, of these 3 types of people, we have a place for you on our community. Okay. And sometimes you may start as someone who just wants to live the wellness lifestyle, purchase and get free products through your points. But then later on you decide to share and then get some commission, and later on you decide to build. That actually what happens to 90% of the people who actually do the business in doTERRA. They don't come in wanting to do a business. Typically, they just love the product and the business kind of just happens naturally. And that's why you have this amazing culture in doTERRA where it's not about making money fast. It's about the product and sharing the product. And so that's why you're going to find in doTERRA people who love to live naturally, people who like to take care of people, who like to share with others. Okay. So there's a lot of joy in sharing about the oils. And the reason is because doTERRA is a great company. They are the largest essential oil company in the world. They have the most tested and most trusted oils in the world. And that is documented by researchers who prefer doTERRA oils over all others because they realize that doTERRA's oils are actually what the label says. Lots of oil companies will say that it's like, for example, basil, but then it's diluted basil, or it's like basil that has additives. So doTERRA basically bottles what they put on the label, and then they test it to make sure that there's no pesticides and to make sure that it is a fresh oil and it has all the constituents necessary to be therapeutic. It's used by doctors and hospitals worldwide, ethically and sustainably sourced. So this is important to me because doTERRA works directly with the farmers and pays them fair on-time wages. So when you use your bottle of oil from doTERRA, you can feel really good about it, knowing that the person that grew it and sourced it and distilled it was paid properly. And this means a great deal to various third world country communities who raise these plants and distill the oils for us. It gives them hope. It gives them a hand up instead of a hand out. There's 120 different markets across the world. So you can enroll or you can share essential oils like with an aunt in England and a cousin in South Africa, and they can get their own accounts and have their oils delivered to them. Okay, this is a global industry. The compensation plan is genius, and the reason is that there's a lot of team think built into it. Someone who is wanting to rank higher and get more bonus within the doTERRA company cannot do it if they have not built into and helped the people that are in their organization. Okay, and so that to me is why you'll see that a lot of leaders who are successful in doTERRA are just nice people. They're helpful, they're kind, they're giving, okay? Because without those qualities, it's really difficult to build a team that's loyal. There's a high retention rate as well. So people who sign up with a account will reorder. 65% of them will reorder. And this is really, really rare to have such a high percentage in the direct sales world. It's a privately owned company, meaning that they are able to make their own decisions, not based upon any stockholders. They make their own decisions based on their values and where they want the company to go. They are a debt-free company as well. So this is an example of what a doTERRA team looks like. This is similar to what Carly's team would look like. She's got a great big team under her. Okay. Questions you may have. So how do I make the money? How much time is involved? And could this work for me? And what is the next step? So the way to make the money is to use your product, fall in love with your product, learn about the product, to sample others, then to teach them. Okay, you can teach them in any of the one-on-one classes that are given to you by your uplines, or you can teach your own, like those PowerPoints that I just showed you, they're available to you as well. Enrolled people, meaning that you can teach them all you want and tell them all you want about how amazing the oils are, but if you don't ask them, do you want to get it, it's not going to translate into any commission to you. So this was what was happening to me for 2 years. I'm from the homeschooling community. I've homeschooled for a long time, and my homeschool friends were just telling me how amazing the oils are, and I was like intrigued, But no one ever said, you know what? Why don't you get your own account, get a set of oils, and I'll show you how to use them. If they had said that, I would have said, oh, okay, I'll give it a try. But they didn't. They just talked to me about how amazing the oils were, but never enrolled me or asked me if I wanted my account. So don't ever not give people the chance to have their own account, okay? And then the last part is support. So that's why you want to come to these continuing education classes, because then people like Jen will do a great job telling them about all these amazing things that they didn't even know doTERRA had, and the genius way to buy it, which is on LRP, okay? Now, this is the income potential, and this truly is for real. So, okay, and this timeline is for real too. So I just want to show you, I'm going to start at the very top here. This is Presidential Diamond. On average, these people make like $100,000 a month. Okay, not a year, but in a month. And that typically takes 72 months to get there, which is like 6 years, right? I mean, what other job can you work hard at to make this amount of money in? I really don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are some out there, but you know, the average person can do this in doTERRA. Okay, you don't need a college degree. You don't even need to leave your home, actually. But you could rise like this by doing the steps, which is what I talked about earlier, you know, loving your oils, sampling, teaching, enrolling, and supporting. So I'd like to talk about first this area here, these two ranks, Elite and Premier. These two ranks you can get to in generally 6 months by sharing and by teaching, by enrolling, by supporting. And for Premier, on average, you'll need to enroll about 25 people, okay? And then have 2 friends or 2 family members that you get along with and like to work with who you help to build out to executive. A lot of people look at gold, that like about $5,000 a month, and say, okay, I would love to get to gold because with that I can retire, okay? And so I'm gonna move to the next slide. So how much time is involved? If you want your oils paid for, and this is probably like Elite Premier rank, 3 to 5 hours a week, okay? I want to supplement my income 5 to 15 hours per week, and I want to replace my income. This is like, you know, Diamond, Presidential Diamond, 15 to 30 hours a week, all right? And I'd have to say that a lot of this time is spent in self-development, because as you learn about the oils, you're actually developing your ability to retain information, to present information, your ability to have meaningful relationships with people as well. So there's a lot of self-development that goes on here. And if you're into that, then doTERRA is for you. So could this work for me? Are you passionate about oils? Do you love people? Can you follow a system and get things done? All right, if you can do these things, then you can succeed in doTERRA. And what is the next step? Okay, you upgrade your account from wholesale customer to wholesale advocate, and you set up your loyalty rewards at 100 PV. Okay, I don't know how many times I say this to the people on my team, but I'll notice like their numbers drop, and I'm like, you have to order 100 PV in order to get commission, because the computer, they scan, you know, your LRP every week, and if you're not at 100 PV, you're going to miss out on commission, the weekly commission that is the fast start when you enroll someone. Okay, so always have it set at 100 PV. Those one-time orders, like Jen was talking about, they do fall off your cart. So you want to make sure that the things that are not one-time orders are the 100 PV total. Okay, you want to reach out for help. Okay, there's so much help here. We'll plug you into the different resources and training. And then this is key. Start making your list. Okay, just put on some music that you really like. Set the timer to 20 minutes and just start writing names. Don't prejudge people, because I have to tell you, people that I never, ever, ever thought would even like the oils or like this business are actually building on my team now. So just write their name down and then worry about what they're going to say later. In fact, don't even worry about what they're going to say, because that's really not your job. Your job is just to present the information and allow them to decide. Okay, sample everyone. Okay, and it is very fun. You get to order on Amazon these tiny little bottles that are really super cute. You put a little sticker on them, you drop them in the mail, and you follow up, and they're like, oh my gosh, it was so cute, it smells so good, and then you get to talk about all these amazing things that the oils can do for them. So then, okay, really, yeah, truly, the only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. So I'm sure a lot of us have those thoughts in our mind. I can't, this won't, that won't. But, you know, let's be can-do people. There's a lot you can do. I mean, so many average people have gotten to the ranks of diamond, blue diamond, presidential diamond by hard work. And so this doTERRA is like the land of opportunity, truly. So I'm going to stop sharing now. If you have any questions, I'll be available for another 5 to 10 minutes to answer them. Oh, thank you. I'm located in Los Angeles. Well, West Covina, really. Thank you, Casey. You're sweet. Okay. Hi, Regina. Love Regina. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Maria. Oh, I think that Casey was probably referring to Tina Gonzalez being amazing, because she's the angel that serves all the homeless people. Hi, Carly. Hi, Casey. Hi, Jesse. Hey, how are you? Hi, Benjamin. Oh, is that Dr. Benjamin, the pharmacist? Hi, Dr. Linda. Hi, Lori. Hi, America. Is that America Aguilar?
Hi, Dr. Tina. Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Did you know that on my team I have 2 Lindas, and each Linda has an America under her?
Yeah, I know. I was like, you're America what? Oh, America M. I said, oh, okay. I was actually surprised when I heard America.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm America too.
That's right. I know. And then my kids asked me the other day, Mom, is America a common name? I said, well, in my team it is. I don't think overall. Okay, do you guys have any questions? Mm-hmm. Oh, what do I need to change in my profile to get commission? Oh, okay. Well, Regina, you are already a wellness advocate. So you should be getting commission the middle of every month, after the 15th of every month. When you enroll people, though, you'll get a commission that week that you enroll them, if your LRP was set at 100 PB. And I believe that it is, usually is right there. Okay, yeah. And then the other thing is, you know, when you get your commission, you can have it delivered to your home in a check form where they take off a few dollars because of the processing, or you can opt to have an account receivables in your doTERRA account. And what that does is the money goes directly into there. You can use it like cash to purchase your doTERRA products too. And then if it is in excess of what you are wanting to purchase, you could actually cut yourself a check. And then at that point, then they'll charge you the processing of making that check. The other thing is you can have a direct deposit as well. So I had a friend of mine, she built out a whole leg under her sister, and her sister didn't need the money, but their mother, they wanted to use that money to support their mom. So they had that direct deposit into the mom's account. So there's lots of things that you can do. And in that way, they were building doTERRA to support their mother. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, if there isn't any more, we're going to stop the recording. I'm going to meet with Carl.